Today, we're diving into the story of Elara, a young woman who's completely trapped by a system that's way more powerful than she is. It's a story all about forbidden magic, total control, and a choice that, well, isn't really a choice at all. And that really gets to the heart of it all, right? This one question. When some massive power gives you two options, are you actually free to choose? Just keep that question in the back of your mind as we get into Elara's world.
So, let's meet our protagonist, Elara. Her entire life is basically defined by these two completely opposite worlds. One is her home, and the other is her cage.
On one hand, you've got the Gutterways. That's her home. It's chaotic, it's dark, it's lit by this weird flickering fungus, it's messy and dangerous, but it's alive. And then you have the Iron Block prison, where she is now. It's the total opposite. Clean lines, a constant, sterile white light, absolute control. The difference between them isn't just a location change, it's like stepping into a whole other reality.
And this is where you see the system's hypocrisy just laid bare. See, Elara found a body, so on paper she's just a material witness. But the reality? She's locked up, treated like a criminal from the second they find her. It tells you everything you need to know about how this world sees people from the Gutterways.
And how do they maintain all this control? With tech like this suppressor alloy. It's a special metal made specifically to shut down magic. But it's not just like a pair of handcuffs. It takes a very real, physical toll on anyone forced to wear it.
And that's so crucial, because we feel this oppression right along with Elara, through her own senses. Even after they take the manacles off in her cell, there's this ambient field that does the same thing, making her teeth ache. It's this non-stop, physical reminder that in this place, she has zero power.
So Elara's locked up. She's powerless, she's all alone, but just when you think it can't get any worse, yeah, it's about to. The system isn't finished with her. In fact, it's sending in its top guy to make sure she falls in line.
And here he is, Magus Valerius. Now this guy isn't some city guard. He's from the Arcane Council, which is the highest magical authority there is. He strolls in with this air of absolute power, dressed in his official robes. He's not here to investigate, he's here to solve a problem. And right now, Elara is the problem.
In this one line, wow, it tells you everything you need to know about this guy and the system he serves. Valerius has zero interest in what actually happened. He's here to build a story, a narrative that suits the council, one that keeps order. The actual facts, they don't really matter.
His whole interrogation is just a masterclass in manipulation. Look at his technique. He immediately dismisses her story as semantics. He starts asking these leading questions about something called wild magic, basically planting the ideas he wants her to repeat. He's not trying to find the killer. He's trying to find a scapegoat.
Now, Valerius has a special tool to find the exact truth he's looking for, and in this really chilling moment, he uses it on Elara, which leads to a revelation that just turns her whole world upside down.
So how does he find what he's looking for? It's not through clever questions or detective work. Nope, he has a magical object that will show him exactly what he wants to see.
He pulls out this thing called a truth glass, and when Elara looks into it, her own reflection betrays her. Just for a second, her eyes flash with this violent amber light, the exact same energy signature they found at the crime scene. She has the magic he's hunting for, and she might not even know it herself.
So what even is this wild magic? Well, according to the council, it's not just some unrefined power. They see it as a disease. It's anarchy. It's a step backward into brutal chaos. It's a plague that needs to be cleansed.
And here's the big twist. Get this, Valerius knows Elara isn't the killer. The real murderer was way more powerful, way more skilled. But that doesn't matter. In his worldview, she's guilty of something much bigger. She carries the plague of wild magic. She's a symptom, and his job is to cure the disease.
So, all of this brings us to the climax. Now that he has his truth, Valerius backs Elara into a corner and hits her with the ultimate ultimatum. And here are her choices. Path 1, she's the scapegoat. She confesses, gets publicly executed as the killer, the case is closed, and everyone in the city sleeps better at night. Path 2, she becomes an asset. She uses this latent power of hers to help Valerius hunt the real killer, basically becoming a weapon for the very system that wants to erase her kind.
And with just 5 words, he leaves her to it. The pressure is insane. The clock is ticking. She has just a few hours to choose between a lie that will kill her and a truth that will enslave her.
And that's where we're left hanging. Elara, alone in her cell, stuck with an impossible choice. Be a scapegoat or be a weapon. It leaves us wondering, which path does she take? And more importantly, could either one actually lead to freedom?